So apparently Eren suffers from erectile dysfunction. Because it was said like 50,000 times in this chapter that the dude just can't get hard. So this chapter, definitely some good progression. First of all, it was diving into some stuff that I felt needed to be addressed as far as like, okay, let's test him out as a Titan, what he can and can't do. And it just showed, okay, his limits pretty much as, I guess for the most part, a lot of the Titan transformation really is embedded in emotions and stuff because it was shown in this chapter that the moment he started thinking about his dad, and something, it pretty much all went to hell. And after that, every time he transformed, it got worse and worse because he was emotionally frustrated and he just couldn't deal with it anymore. So he left. And it's been displayed in the past as well when he was daydreaming about leaving the walls and, you know, just a lot of these different things. It's definitely a lot to do with, I guess, emotions and possibly memories as well. With this chapter really just kind of slightly suggests that. Now, a big thing in this chapter, first of all, is when Eren is in Titan form, he pretty much writes something along the lines of, and I got, by the way, 2 different translations for this one, so I'm not really sure which one to believe pretty much, but with one translation I got, Dad, he did to me, and then in another one it was pretty much suggesting like, I did it to Dad or something like that, so I'm not exactly sure which one was actually the legit one, but nonetheless, this definitely has to do with the fact that Eren's father, where he might be. He probably could be dead. If it's suggesting that Eren possibly killed his father, then that's what it is. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's where Eren's dad is. He's dead. Eren killed his own father, and that's probably why he went insane and had to leave, because his emotions was just like, you know, fuck, like, oh my god, I killed my own dad. So that's possible what it was suggesting. It also could be suggesting that he was just getting more flashbacks again of his father holding him down and injecting the syringe into him. Another big play in this chapter was we get that little repressed memory from Eren of a girl that looks very similar to him, and she's like looking in the mirror and he's like, what the hell is going on? Now, again, dealing with memories, because a lot of this chapter really just felt like a lot of memories was like into it, and you even look at it, it was almost like you could see symbolism to it, because with the Erwin stuff as well, him thinking back with memories and stuff like that. But going into this, it was like, okay, this girl looks very similar to Eren. Now, it's a possibility that maybe he even has some sort of memories from maybe his mom's youth or something along the lines of that. Maybe that what he was remembering was possibly not even his memories at all. Maybe there was some way that Grisha, his father, was able to transfer some back memories of his mom as well. Maybe that was his mom in her younger days, and maybe this was his attempt to give Eren some knowledge that he had no idea of how to get, you know, he had no access to, and maybe that's why he's slowly remembering certain things, because it looked just like Eren, but it was like a female, and his mother looks like him. Maybe with whatever his father injected into him, it also contained not only DNA, but possibly the memories of something that they had foreseen, you know, something that they had seen in the past. A lot definitely could do with that. It's grasping at straws here, but that's the only thing I could come up with, unless it was like one day Eren was deciding to dress like a tranny, and it was just like, fuck it, and he had bad memories about that. Dude can't get hard. And I like how we're diving a little more into Erwin's past, and just kind of, he almost seems like a psychopath to me. It's almost like if he just loves to kill or something, because if he was in love with someone at some given point and gave all that up, and he's just like, nah, I just want to kill the Titans. That girl Mary, he was pretty much, you know, in love with. He really liked her at the very least, and he gave it all up for Titans. I wouldn't be surprised if Erwin is a psychopath, and he just really loves death and murder and carnage and stuff like that, because we've seen time and time again small traits of him being just crazy. Like, you know, he'll take his whole team into battle not giving a fuck. Maybe he just gets off to death. Maybe he's truly like, I don't know, a Dexter or something, and he just gets a rush from killing people. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if, while the Titans is a good substitution for him killing people, maybe he gets even more off to killing real people. This chapter totally shows that everything is just fucked up already. There's just too much going on when people within the walls, you know, the government, are trying to send people in to kill them. Like the First Division are going in trying to get them. Just what the fuck is going on? What are they hiding? Why do they want Eren and Krista so badly? So a lot of definitely suspicion once again is rose, and Erwin pretty much seen that this was coming, because he went to the capital and left them and said, you know, they're going to come for you at night. Y'all got to get out of there. So Erwin, the big thing is that, first of all, we need to find out what the hell Erwin knows. Erwin knows a big piece of the puzzle. He's sitting on a big piece of the puzzle, and he's not letting it out. And once we get that from Erwin, whatever the case may be, maybe the government is, I don't know, they're sexually attracted Titans. But maybe, you know, whatever the case may be, he has a big piece of the puzzle as to why they're doing this. And that's probably why he went to the capital. Now, Erwin, he must have some sort of plan, because if they're after them and, you know, they want what he has, they will do anything. They'll take him in there and torture him themselves. So there definitely has to be some sort of plan that he has, I'd imagine, as to why he went in there. Maybe he just trusts that they're not going to get captured and that, you know, they'll be his bargaining chip so that he can get out of there or something. Because why else would you go into the, you know, lion's den, so to speak, when you know that they want your head, pretty much. Couple of little jokes in there I noticed. That's definitely Isayama throwing in more of that stuff that people just loved a lot. Like, now Levi has this, like, short joke where people are kind of joking on him, as well as, once again, John pretty much being fake Eren. And it's kind of funny how Mikasa doesn't even want to address him. It's just like, oh, fake Eren is in trouble. You know, we gotta hurry up. So it's like, yeah, even a fake Eren will do, I guess, somewhat for her. And regarding the whole hardening thing, where pretty much Eren isn't able to do the hardening effect, what I'd imagine would be a better strategy to take out Wall Maria, if he can't do it necessarily, is just possibly he could use that ability of being able to control Titans. Because if he could control the Titans, then all he has to do is pretty much control them, put them at bay, whatever the case may be, send them off to do whatever, I don't know, go eat some fish out the sea or some shit, send them off, and then go and plug up the hole with another boulder like they did in the other wall. So, like, that's a possibility that they could use instead of trying to use the hardening ability, you know, I'm just saying. And the end of the chapter, I'm not gonna lie, got me a little bit hyped, because you see Levi and them, and what I'd imagine they're trying to do is pretty much, now that they got them captured, they're gonna probably go in there, grab those guys, and say, yo, what the fuck it is that you guys want from us. But overall, very good chapter, definitely a lot of progression. We weren't staying still this time, we actually moved forward, and I'm just curious as to what is the government's aim in getting Eren and Krista, aside from, of course, possibly keeping things on the wrap. But why did the First Division, you know, set out to kill everyone and snatch them up, and why did they, you know, grab Armin and John, even though, of course, they don't know it's Armin and John, but why did they grab them? Like, what is their goal in grabbing them? And also, is Erwin foolish? Like, that's a big question. Was Erwin foolish to go there by himself, knowing that they're after pretty much his head for kind of harboring them? And who was that woman in the mirror? The woman that looked kind of like Eren that was in his memory. Could that be his mom? Could that be someone else that he just doesn't know? Maybe when he was in Titan form, he went and his mother seen him or something. I don't know. It could be repressed memories of just him younger, something that he saw with his mother. And what was Eren trying to say when he was in Titan form, when he wrote it down about his father that made him just go ballistic? Did he truly indeed kill his father? A lot of good questions, good progression, good excitement, just a good build-up overall. Definitely very good. I'm going to give this one 8 out of 10. Just hype. I can't wait to see some of these answers, and hopefully whatever Erwin knows will finally be shared soon. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to get some of these answers, because they're asking a lot of questions. Let's, come on, throw us a freaking bone here. What was Eren really trying to say? Was he trying to say he killed his dad? I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.